He is Johnny Walker. He's facing Magomed Ankalaev this weekend at UFC 294. Now, Johnny, I watched your YouTube channel. You're starting to do a lot of interviews and saw your interview with John Kavana, and I thought something very interesting came out of that interview where you talked about how the way you're feeling in life kind of translates to how you fight in the cage. You know, sometimes they say life imitates art. In this case, it's almost like art imitating life. So, how has your fighting style changed as a result of having a little bit more stability in your life?
Oh, three straight wins. Fight against the number two. Hopefully a title shot after. So everything's getting better because my personal life's getting better. I managed to do the same on the fight game, because I think it's connected.
So, what was the difference before? I mean, you were traveling to a lot of different gyms and moving around a lot. What was missing in your life that made it more difficult for you to be able to focus?
Maturity, I think. Settle down somewhere, make some a good base, have good people around me, and just be more mature. And everything will work out when you stick to a good routine, good quality training, food, sleep, rest routine. Like just atomic habits.
When you look at Magomed Ankalaev and his style, we've seen you change your style quite a bit in terms of either taking a lot of risks or being more risk averse. Which of those two strategies do you think will work better against Magomed Ankalaev?
I'm gonna see on the fight time, and I'm very good to control my surroundings. So I can change my style anytime that I want. I can fight very cautious. I can fight very aggressive. So I'm gonna see on the fight time. Then I'm gonna go from there.
What do you look for to make that determination? What are some things that you see in a fight where you're like, okay, I can, afford to take some more risks here?
I'm gonna see. Like I've been studying his game. I know he's a good counter. If I give him opportunity, he gonna capitalize. You just don't give him nothing, and he don't gonna hit me. So, and if he hit me, hopefully hit me with my guard up, and I can absorb and take the punch. Good. Like you don't like to get the punch that you cannot expect it. So I'm expected to get hit. So when you expect to get hit and you get hit, you're ready for that hit. So I want to be ready for every time for the hit, so I can absorb and counter, or I can absorb better without take too much damage. So I have to see on the fight time.
Do you feel less pressure in your career now? You know, when you first came to the UFC, you had all these exciting finishes. People were talking about, Johnny Walker, he's the next champion. Then you had some stumbling blocks along the way where you had some losses, and people kind of stopped talking about you in that way. And now you've won three in a row, but I feel like people still aren't, giving you the kind of credit that you had back when you were getting those other wins. So do you feel like you're able to have the success, but you don't have the same pressure that you used to have?
The thing is, I'm free now. I have no pressure on me because I don't give a what's gonna happen. I'm here doing the best that I can, the things that I love. I'm a happy man. I have a happy life, so I don't give. This is why I'm very dangerous fighter because I just don't give. I'm happy already. I'm not gonna be happy when I became champion. I feel like I'm a champion already, and I'm happy. When I became a champion, it's just gonna be one more thing, one conquer, like good things happen when you do good things. Like a good routine, conquer my achievement because I have done a lot of hard work and stuff. So I became champion. Okay, good, thanks. But I'm already. I don't need to be happy just want to be champion. I'm happy in life right now. So this is why I'm in danger.
So win or lose, you're going to be happy, and that's kind of gives you, like you said, that sort of freedom. Whereas before, earlier in your career, you felt like you needed to win in order to have happiness. Is that kind of
Yeah,
what it is?
yeah, 100%. Like because when you're young, you wanna show off something. You wanna prove people. I don't have to prove nothing to nobody. I am what I am, and I'm gonna be what I want to be. Not to impress people, but the personal realization. No,
So then, heading into this fight, you're not really feeling any sort of pressure. Like you feel like your head's clear mentally.
why should I?
Well, I mean, people feel pressure whenever they enter big situations in their life, but I think, like you stated, the
I
more
feel pressure
comfortable
is nothing, bro. You can put a gun in my face, and I'm gonna say, okay, you're gonna shoot. I have a nice life. So okay, kill me. I don't care.
I mean, that's a little bit more profound, but at the same time, I think
So
the more that
it's
you do,
how I live my life, bro. This is exactly how I live my life. You can put a gun in my face. If you shoot, I'm dead. I don't give a.
how did you get that sort of mental clarity? Because that kind of goes
Bro,
beyond what getting into a fight for your career. I mean,
it's
that's life or
all
death.
my life, all of the experience that I have. I'm supposed to die with 5 years old. Then I'm supposed to die with 8 years old, then I'm supposed to die in three car crash. Like I'm doing extra life. I'm supposed to die a long time ago. So whatever happened, whatever it takes, I'm winning.
Well, tell me about those moments. Why were there moments where you felt like you were in peril?
Like I have few disease when I was young that's supposed to be dying, and I survived. So this give me another chance to keep living. I have few car crash accident. Car crashed me like 3 times, and I survived. Like nothing happened to me, and then like okay, I keep going. It's just
Do you feel like an air of invincibility because of those things?
yeah, this is good because I'm scared of nothing, and I'm happy. I'm very satisfied with myself, with my life, with everything. I have no enemy. I hate nobody. It's pure love and good energy. Just the way to live freedom.
Do you have any irrational fears, any phobias or anything like that?
No,
Spiders, heights, nothing?
no.
Okay, well that's good. It's a good way to live. Uh, so tell me about like we talked about earlier. You have a lot of stability in your life. Tell me about the value of that. About the value of having a home base.
You feel at home. You feel comfortable. So then you can go out of your comfort zone on training on the sport that you do or your job, because you have a safe place to go after you have a hard day. You have a hard day, you broke, you have injury, whatever. You come home, you home. You have a wife, you have good food, you have people that care about you around you. So that's it. When you have a good life around you, you can go out of your comfort zone in whatever you want to be evolved in life.
And you've worked with a lot of coaches over the course of your career. Coach Kavana has been kind of the one that you've worked with for the longest, at least during your UFC career. What is it about Coach Kavana that you're able to really jive well with him and have a good energy with him?
He's the best. This is why I stopped with him.
Is there something about his personality that you think helps you click with him?
Yeah, like he's a very good guy. He like when I on the beginning when you don't know nothing, I'm the first fighter of my family, and I don't have much experience with fighting, with coaching, with or deal with people and stuff. Like I learned myself all along the way, everything to manage everything. And Coach Kavanaugh is just he don't he don't wanna suck nothing from you. Like he don't want money. He don't expect nothing for you. He just expect like if you're there on the class learning, committed with yourself, he gonna help you. He gonna do so. It's what I did. I've been there every day, consistent for like 3 4 years, with his in his gym, and then now we start Havers.
Tell me about the title fight. You've got Yuri Prochazka against Alex Pereira. What do you think happens in that fight?
If I can predict the future, bro, I'm gonna guess the lottery number.
What do you think? Based on their skills, I mean, you can still make an assessment.
I don't know. Both are very beatable and open for get hit. So you can have open to get hit. Like everybody in this division is very strong, can knock you out. So I think they have to work on their defense. I think this fight's not gonna go for decision. Somebody gonna get knocked out.
How much of a focus has defense been for you? In the course of this win streak.
Everything, because if you can receive a punch and counter, you can knock somebody out without get hit, get damage. So defense, I think, is the best thing in fighting, because if you have good defense, nobody can beat you. Then you just need to hit. Everybody can hit, but not everybody that can defend themselves.
I feel like MMA in general, that's starting to be a realization that a lot of fighters are having, that in order to really be an elite fighter, that defense is something you absolutely have to focus on. Are you seeing that as well, that defense has become more of a priority for a lot of different fighters?
100%. After I start practicing more professional boxing, professional coach boxing, I realized that defense is more important than attack, because attack, everybody can attack. Like a children can give you a punch, but he can dodge a punch, he can block a punch. No, it's natural to hit. You can natural hit anyone without teaching them how to hit. But if nobody teach you how to defend, you just have the hit. You just can attack. So work your defense first. The attack come naturally.
All right, Johnny. Well, I think we can learn a lot from this interview. Thank you for your perspective, and best of luck this Saturday, yourself against Magomed Ankalaev.
Thank you very much. Hands up.